Hi folks, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this episode we will see what is transfer order in D365 F&O and when to use the transfer order, what is transfer journal, when to use the transfer journal, and what are the differences between transfer order and transfer journal. So let's get started with a transfer order. So transfer order is used when you physically move the stock from one warehouse to another warehouse. So assume this is as a source warehouse and this as a destination warehouse. So transfer order supports the in-transit tracking. It means that when the stock left from the source warehouse but not yet reached the destination warehouse, it is tracked in transit warehouse. And also you can print the documents like picking list, shipment and receipt. And transfer order can be integrated with transportation management and landed cost modules. It involves two steps. One is that we need to ship from the source warehouse and we need to receive at the destination warehouse. Let's create a transfer order in D365 F&O and check how the transfer order works. So for that, navigate to inventory management, then go to inbound or outbound orders, then go to the transfer order, click on new, then select the source warehouse and destination warehouse. I am selecting the source warehouse as 61 and destination warehouse as 62. So for this we need to do one more setup, that is transit warehouse setup. So let's see that. Go to the warehouse form. Here we have 61 and 62 warehouses, and I have created one more warehouse, that is transit warehouse. So for that you need to select the type as transit, and then after creating the transit warehouse, select that here under this source warehouse. 64 I have selected here. All the setup is there, so let's go to transfer order again and add the transfer order line. Item, I am selecting a mini speaker of color white and I want to transfer 10 quantities from 61 warehouse to 62. All the details are filled. Let's save this. And first step is to ship it from the source warehouse. I'm doing this ship transfer order. You can even generate a picking list if you want. I'm directly going with ship transfer order. Update quantity, select it as available quantity, then click on OK. It has been shipped from the source warehouse. Now if you check the on hand inventory for this product, let's take this item and check the on hand inventory. You can see this 64 is a in transit warehouse. Currently it's in transit warehouse. When we do the receipt, the stock will be moved from transit warehouse to destination warehouse, that is 62. So let's receive it. Shipment, select this shipment and then click on OK. Now check the on hand inventory. So you can see here it has moved to 62, that is the destination warehouse. This is about the transfer order in D365 F&O, and the status is changed to received. Let's see the transfer journal. It is used to move the item between locations, warehouse, or dimensions. That can be tracking dimension or product dimension. Here there is no shipment and receipt process. You can directly post the journal to make the transaction, and there is no transit tracking also. And let's see when we can use the transfer journal. It can be used for internal stock movements within the same warehouse, and it can be used to update the item dimensions. It can be tracking dimension or product dimension, and it can be used for transfer between the warehouses located very close to each other, where a transit warehouse and shipping process is unnecessary, and when you want to avoid the additional documentation, you can use the transfer journal. Let's see this in D365 F&O by taking one example. Let's create a transfer journal. Before that, let's see the item. This is the item I am going to use. If I go to the on hand inventory, you can see there are 10 physical quantities in the warehouse, 62, and they are in white color. So let's assume that the color here is wrong one, and the actual inventory is in gray color, and we want to change that color. Let's see how we can achieve this through a transfer journal. For that, let's go to the inventory management and go to the journal entries, items, transfer. Let's create new transfer journal. Select the current warehouse in which the stock is in and click on OK. Add the journal lines. It has taken the site and warehouse. I'm keeping the site and warehouse same. To warehouse will also be 62 only. I'm just going to change the color. Now the color is in white, and I want to change it to gray. The quantity, I'm changing full quantities, and let's save this one. I'm going to post this. So you can see the journal has been posted. Now if I go to the on hand inventory and check the so you can see here color has been changed to gray. So like this you can change many dimensions here. If you see under the inventory dimensions, so there are some dimensions it is showing here. One second, I will minimize the screen. You can see from inventory dimensions and to inventory dimensions. You can change all these dimensions. It includes configuration, size, color, style, site, warehouse, batch number, location, serial number, inventory status, license plate, owner. You can change all these dimensions. These are the differences between transfer order and transfer journal. Transfer order is used for moving inventory between the warehouses. Transfer journal is used for simple stock movements within the same warehouse or between nearby warehouses. Transfer order involves shipping and receiving documents. In transfer journal, there is no documents involved. Transfer order is suitable when the distance between warehouses is significant and transit time needs a tracking. Transfer journal is suitable when the transit time is negligible. Transfer order supports in-transit warehouse, shipping and receiving processes. Transfer journal does not support in-transit warehouse, shipping or receiving processes. Transfer order can only be transfer the stock from one warehouse to another warehouse, and transfer journal can be used to transfer stock between warehouses or locations, and it can change the batch or serial number, and it can change the product dimension.